Good afternoon, everyone. Now today, next topic of chapter number 3 is chemical properties of metals. There are 4 types of reactions of metals with different types of substances. First of all, it is reaction of metals with oxygen. When metal reacts with oxygen, metal oxide is formed. When metal reacts with oxygen, metal oxide is formed. I am giving you an example here. When aluminium is reacted with oxygen, that is air, and heated it, the aluminum oxide is formed. That is Al plus O2 will give Al2O3. While balancing, you will come to know that here 4 will come 3 and it is twice Al2O3. This is gas, it is solid, and the product form is also solid. This is aluminium, oxygen, and the main product is aluminium oxide. When it is asked in the exam, you will have to write this format of the reaction and 2 examples of it. Another example of it is when copper is reacted with oxygen, copper oxide is formed. Similar way you can write the example of this copper also. The product form here we know that it is metal oxide. Now we already know that metal oxides are generally basic in nature. And we also know that all the metal oxides does not dissolve in water. But some of them are dissolved in water and they are known as alkali. The metal oxides which dissolve in water are called alkali. Examples of these are when sodium oxide Na2O reacts with water H2O, it forms twice NaOH. It is aqueous in solution, liquid, and it is solid. This is sodium oxide reacting with water and forms sodium hydroxide. This is alkali. Next, sodium and potassium reacting with oxygen very vigorously. That means when they are kept in open, they react very vigorously, that it catches fire very quickly. So they are kept in kerosene. This question may be asked that why sodium and potassium are kept in kerosene. Because they are reacting with oxygen very vigorously. So to prevent these accidents, they are kept in kerosene. Second type of reaction is reaction of metals with water. When metal is reacted with water, metal oxide is formed with hydrogen gas. Now the metal oxides which are formed, which are dissolved in water, all the metals we know that do not dissolve in water, but those that are dissolved in water, so when metal oxide dissolves in water, they form metal hydroxide. The examples of these I am writing below. There are 4 cases which we are writing here. The examples for these are sodium and potassium. When potassium reacts with cold water, it reacts very violently and exothermic reaction takes place. That means exothermic means heat evolved is very much more. So when potassium reacts with water, it forms potassium oxide plus hydrogen gas plus heat, balancing it to, this is in solid form, twice H2O in liquid form, twice KOH, it is in aqueous form, hydrogen gas H2, it is in gaseous form. This is potassium, water, water is cold water, potassium oxide, hydrogen gas, and it is evolved. Same things happens with sodium also. When sodium reacts with water, sodium oxide is formed and hydrogen gas is also formed, and these both the reactions evolves the heat in large amount. The heat evolved is so much high that it is sufficient for hydrogen gas to catch fire. So metals like potassium and sodium cannot be also kept in water also. First we learned that potassium and sodium cannot be kept in air, open air, and these both metals cannot be also kept in water also. Hence they are placed in kerosene. Now third example for this is when calcium reacts with cold water. It also forms calcium oxide, hydrogen gas, and heat. But the heat evolved is not very much high. So the hydrogen does not catch fire. The bubbles of hydrogen gas stick with calcium, and calcium floats on the surface. Second case for this property is that metals like aluminium, zinc and iron do not react with cold water or hot water. They only react with steam, that is water vapor. So when aluminium reacts with steam, that is H2O is in gaseous form. It forms aluminium oxide plus hydrogen gas. Balancing it is 2Al, this is in solid form, aluminium. Water, that is steam. Al2O3 is aqueous. Sorry, it is solid, not aqueous. It is Al2O3 is solid, aluminium oxide and hydrogen gas. This is the second case of this property. Now, moving forward, the third case is that metals like lead, copper, gold and silver, they do not react with water at all. That is neither in the hot, cold or steam form. Hence, there is a reactivity series for this. Moving forward, the third type of reaction of metals is reaction of metals with acids. First of all, very few metals such as mercury, copper, gold, silver, platinum, they do not react with acids. Except of that all, every metal react with acids. Dilute acid, that is dilute sulfuric acid or dilute hydrochloric acid. When metal reacts with dilute acids, they form salt and hydrogen gas. Example for this is when zinc reacts with hydrochloric acid, ZnCl2 plus H2, hydrogen gases form. Twice HCl, Zn solid form, that is zinc. Hydrochloric acid, it is in liquid form, aqueous form. ZnCl2 is aqueous form, it is salt, and it is zinc chloride, and hydrogen gas is equal. Now then, reaction of metals with acid has second part, that is when metals react with dilute HNO3. The second reaction of metal is with dilute HNO3, that is dilute nitric acid. But here you can see that when metal was reacting with dilute acid, hydrogen gas was evolving. But when metals react with dilute HNO3, hydrogen gas is not evolved. What happens here? Due to HNO3 being very strong oxidizing, having very strong oxidizing nature, it oxidizes hydrogen to water and forms any of the nitrogen oxides. But here exceptional cases are there, magnesium and manganese. When only these two metals, magnesium and manganese, when react with very less dilute HNO3, hydrogen gas is evolved. Only for magnesium and manganese, hydrogen gas is evolved when reacted with HNO3. Except these two, no metals can evolve hydrogen gas. The last type of chemical properties of metal is reaction of metals with solution of other metal salt. You already have learned this type of property, that is displacement reaction. When metal A is reacted with salt solution of metal B, metal A being high reactive than metal B, it displaces from the solution, B displaces from the solution, and metal A take place the place of B. The salt solution of it will become salt solution of metal A plus metal B will be separated. Example is there, copper when reacted with silver nitrate AgNO3, the copper being highly reactive than silver, the copper will take place of the silver, CuNO3 twice plus silver. So here silver is displaced at copper's place and copper will take the place of silver. This type of reaction is called displacement reaction.